Hey guys, Messiah here. Yesterday I saw that Irelia was in line for a rework, and as a coach of League of Legends and an Irelia main, I completely agree with the fact that she needs a rework. A lot of Irelia mains are saying that, maybe she needs a few tweaks, maybe she needs like some nerfs or changes, but the problem is Irelia is such a polarizing kit that if you nerf one part of it, the champion becomes completely irrelevant or too overpowered, right? We saw a buff to Trinity Force on the latest patch, patch 611, I believe. And what we're seeing now is that even small changes to Irelia really make her a very uninteresting champion to play against. Irelia mains are having a blast this patch because she has so much power with the Trinity Force change, right? Stinger from Zeal, crit was a very worthless stat on Irelia. Now you get like infinitely more attack speed and another 10% CDR. It goes fantastically with her kit. And she's slowly but surely becoming a very contested and a very ban-worthy pick. And so in this video, I'm going to highlight some of the problems Irelia has that lead to her lack of counterplay and why she needs to be changed in Rework within the next couple of patches. The first issue with Irelia is that her ability to freeze is very unique thanks to her kit. As you see, as we play this out, you're going to see a lot of problems with her level of sustain, as well as the strength of her E. So as we play it out here, I'm able to freeze the wave in this situation. Trundle and I have equivalent items, however, I'm going to be able to get a level advantage onto him. And as you can see here, where another champion would take a lot of damage trying to freeze this wave, thanks to my W's passive, right? I'm gaining 9 on hit, it'd be 18 if I choose to activate it. This allows me to keep the wave frozen here, where other champions would need to be using their skills more tactfully with better strategic use. Here, I'm just able to auto-attack things, and I'll get all my health back. So here, as soon as Trundle goes back to lane, I stun him. And as you play it out, thanks to my W, my true damage, and my healing, I'm able to just completely destroy him in lane. Here, I activate my ultimate, and I kill him. And once again, the lane is still frozen for me, thanks to my ability of just being able to tank minions with my lifesteal. This is a huge problem for again, when playing against Irelia, because as we play out the clip, we're going to see that Trundle realizes he can't come back to lane unless he calls his jungler to help him shove. Amumu is on the bottom side of the map. I'm pretty sure even if Trundle begged Amumu to come around, he's not gonna help. So as we continue to play it out, let's move over to Trundle here. You're going to see what he does. And this is what I would do in this situation as him as well. He proceeds to take jungle camps. And he even gets so desperate to the point where he proceeds to put down a ward and teleports to red buff to take the smalls to try and find level 6. He's very far from it. And at this point, I am now level 7. So even if he calls the jungler at this point, it's still going to be an impossible lane for him to come to, because what would happen is he shoves it out to my tower. I proceed to back and buy my items, buy my advantage, snowball my advantage even further, and just run him over in lane. There's no chance for him to be in lane ever. Like you can see the question mark pings here. I understand Trundle's struggle in this situation because it's so impossible for him to fight me at this point because of how he's screwed up. And it's a very bad situation when I have sustain and burst damage on my kit, and I don't even need the back to be able to fight a champion. Another problem with Irelia's laning is how deceptively sustained she is. As you're going to see here, in an all-in against Akali, I'm able to heal a massive amount of damage thanks to my ultimate and my W. And unless you played against Irelia a lot, or you played a lot of Irelia, you're not going to understand how she heals so much. And a big thing about champions, and just gameplay in general in League of Legends, is clarity. And how it's very clear how you died, how they healed, how they managed to outplay you. I didn't do very much there except press R on the wave. So it's very unclear to my opponent about how I got all that health back, except, oh, she R'd the minion wave. So it's a matter of clarity as well as counterplay. What is Akali to do in that situation? The only real counterplay there is simply not to be there, or, you know, jump behind a minion or something, but I'm still going to be able to heal on the wave and kill her. So what we're seeing here is a very unfair and imbalanced trade thanks to what my W does. Another issue with Irelia is her Tenacity passive creates a lot of bad situations for the enemy team that can make it seem pretty hopeless to try and shut her down. So in this clip, I'm about to run into 3 people. As we play it out, you're going to see they chain CC on me. See, a Thresh Hook into a knockup, into an Amumu Q, into a flag. And then after that, I'm still able to stun the Yasuo. I activate my ultimate and blow him up with Duskblade. You see, the problem here is, against any other champion that doesn't have... I don't even have Mercury in this situation, so against any other champion, they'd be able to blow me up before I have any way of retaliation. But what ends up happening here is I'm still able to trade 1-for-1. So Irelia's passive probably needs to be reworked, because there's no way of nerfing the passive at this point to make it balanced and fair. Either it's overpowered, right, running into 3 people, still killing one of them, or underpowered, doing absolutely nothing. To conclude, Irelia's kit is simply way too loaded in its current state. She has burst damage, she has sustained damage, she's more or less immune to CC, and it's very hard for the enemy team to really do anything about her if they're immobile. As you can see here, they can blow every spell on me, and it's still impossible to peel me off. So what do you do in this situation? In this situation, you can't really nerf her, because otherwise she just becomes completely irrelevant. You can't really buff anything and nerf things at the same time, because she's still going to be a problem. So they really need to look to rework her into something that has counterplay. So she isn't a freight train of sustained burst damage that is absurdly tanky and incredibly resilient. So hopefully you guys understand why Irelia needs a rework after this video. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, consider liking my video or subscribing to my channel. I also stream on twitch.tv every day from 3 PM to 10 PM Eastern. You can also follow me on Twitter at HiAmMessiah. Everything will be linked below. Thanks again, have a great day, and see you soon.